Okay, today I want to show you how to use the Michigan E-Library resource for your senior project to find academic sources for your senior project. If you start off, just go on the internet if you're here at school, and the yellow home page has a link that says Michigan E-Library. You select that and it takes you right to it. If you're not at school, you can just type in mel.org, Michigan E-Library, that's what that stands for, and it'll take you to the same source. And then you select MEL databases. When you're in MEL databases, there's all kinds of databases to search from, and you can see that some of them focus on books and authors or business, biography. These are some just basic academic sources would be academic one file. That's the first one on the list. It's the easiest one to choose. If you scroll down through here, ERIC is another one that you're going to see, that you'll see in college, and this general one file, as well as I think SIRS and InfoTrack are other good sources that you could search. So this is, some of them you can see are recommended for specific age levels. So we're going to go to SIRS Renaissance. When you come in here, you would just simply type in your subject, and for this we're going to use just a real general search. You're going to want to be as specific as possible, because the more you can narrow your search, the better it's going to be for you. So as far as not having to sort through thousands and thousands of pages, which again is one of the drawbacks of using Google. Having these academic sources at your disposal is just going to allow you to know that you have legitimate sources and that those sources can't necessarily be refuted. Google's a great resource, but you can't always trust all of the things that it brings up, and sometimes it doesn't give you what you need. So just as far as doing a search, we're going to use, a few years ago I had some students who did their project on equine therapy. So we'll use that as our search and see what we can come up with. Sure. All right. So I spelled it wrong, didn't get it in there right, but now we're correct, and we have 20 results, 5 newspaper and 15 magazine articles, and 1 graphic. So if you did want to use a source, you can use this. Does also give you images, which is a great option as well. So we're going to go right to magazines, and we're going to maybe just click, this is Newsweek, The New Yorker, Technology Review, let's see, Rehab Reality Check. And this gives you a full text article on equine therapy and how that works. It gives you a little summary, and the best part about it is right at the very bottom of this page, it gives you the citation. You don't have to go to NightSite or any other source in order to create the citation. You can just copy this and put it into your Google Doc or your Word document or whatever you're using. Now, the only other step you would have to take is to highlight it, go to line spacing options, select hanging where it says special, hit OK, and then that's going to make it an MLA correct source citation for that, and that you can just keep adding to that and have your bibliography that's due next week completed. So that is one of the advantages also for using a source like Michigan E-Library. We can try a couple of different databases here to see what the search is, the difference in searching that topic, equine therapy, horse sense. Let's try that one. And the therapeutic effects of horses on humans. And so again, we scroll down, we get the citation. We have 2 sources now out of the 5 that you are required to have for your bibliography. So that is how to use the Michigan E-Library Remember, mel.org, and that is one of the sources that I want you to use to create your bibliography.